Welcome, Gemini. This is your Lovescope reading for October 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, let me take a moment to thank you for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now, we start with the Justice card. So I think that this month you are looking at what surrounds you and if it actually gives you value in your life. So many of you will look at, especially if you're in a relationship, and you're going to be looking at your relationships and realizing just how beautiful it is. So there might be a newfound um, gratitude, or gratitude is not really the right word that I'm trying to find here in my head. It's just eluding me right now. So we'll just go on, and I'm sure it'll come to me. It's understanding not only where you want to go forward, but the other person in your life and how they contribute to that. So do they appreciate you? Do they stand behind you? Do they exalt you? Do they support you? And do you do that to them as well? Is it a win-win situation in your life? If you are not in a relationship, then you are definitely looking at the balance that you have. And I think anybody that does come into your path this month when it comes to relationships, anybody you meet, they're going to need to have the same set of morals as you or values as you. They're also going to have to be very stable in who they are and what they do. Now, on top of it is the Nine of Cups. So this is the overall energy, and this is your dream card. Okay, this is your wish card. So it's a very good month to meditate. It's a very good month to pray on what you truly want to go forward when it comes to relationships, when it comes to anything, really. When this card comes into being, it's what you truly want to manifest going forward, and giving it your energy and believing in that energy. So if you are single and you want somebody in your life, this is a beautiful energy that surrounds you this month to ask for that someone special to come into your path. If you're in a relationship and you want to take it to the next level, or you want to have more of an open and honest communication, or you want them to appreciate and understand what you need from them a little bit more, beautiful energy. So put it up to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Ask for it to develop into something tangible and beautiful, and it will this month. Your emotion this month now is the Eight of Swords. So it's your perceptions. So if you are in a relationship, there might be some kind of testing going on here. If you're not in a relationship, I think the test will come, but it will come through people that you meet, people that you think that you might be able to have a relationship with, or they would like to have a relationship with you. And it's to allow you, whatever is going on within the relationship that seems like a roadblock, or seems like, yeah, it's a struggle or something that you need to get through, and you're working towards it. Obviously, communication, it may really be, especially if you're in a relationship, to look at everything through their point of view. To actually try and walk in their footsteps and understand where they're coming from, in order to not change your perception, but yet change your perception. To have a wider perception of the situation. You might feel that you're trapped in some way, or you want to go forward, and maybe your partner is not allowing it in some way, or they're not being as supportive as you thought. And it's all in your perception. And if you change your perception, if you look at it from a different angle, I think you get that aha moment. You get that understanding of how to take it forward. If you are single, it could be very well somebody from your past coming in. It could even be not an actual person coming from your past, but you might be thinking of something from your past when it involved a relationship and what happened. And if you give it thought, you might get a clarity. You might get a new perception of what transpired there, or maybe gain a wisdom of what needs to be in order to go forward. Now, the underlying energy for the month is the King of Wands. So this is a very optimistic energy. So I think you are feeling good about life. I think you are feeling good about relationships, where you stand within relationships, whether or not you are in a relationship. I think you are feeling the sparkle about you. I think you are feeling that vibration, that energy. So you could actually be feeling healthier. You might be feeling more, having more vitality than you did than in September. Now October is here and you're feeling stronger, more vitality, healthier, definitely more optimistic. And this is higher thought. This is, so we go back to the Eight of Swords and the perception. This is being able to have that clarity and that understanding that before was kind of hidden from you, or you couldn't, no matter how much you tried to understand it, you couldn't. Now, with this underlying energy, you can get the clarity, you can get the understanding that you need in order to have that right conversation with your partner, or to open yourself up to a new partnership. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is going forward. This is your new day dawning. One, you are very intuitive going forward. So definitely pray, definitely meditate, definitely reach out to God, your angels, your spirit guides. But this is your new day dawning. This usually says finances are going to get better. Love is going to get better. Your world is going to get better. Now, we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. The Ace of Wands is all about your thoughts about balance, your thoughts about what is going to be and how to bring in balance and how to instill balance into your life. If you are in a relationship, then it's through conversations with another person and definitely your partner, right? Or it could be seeking out advice from friends. But I think you're wanting that stability. You want to feel that there's a balance going forward, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're not in a relationship. But I think a lot has to do with the home, because we have the Four of Wands. This is home. This is also the marriage card. So, you know, maybe there's a proposal this month. Maybe that testing leads to you feeling the balance within the relationship. Maybe that is your new day dawning. Maybe that is your new tomorrow that you are walking into. Could very well be. Maybe it's redoing your vows. Maybe it's just taking that second or third date with the person. Maybe it's allowing yourself to be open to the prospect of actually going out on a date with somebody. I would have to say with this card, and it's right next to the Five of Pentacles, and that's a money card, this could also be renovations in the home, moving homes. It could be Yeah, I would say renovations. And if you don't have the finances for renovations, then you know what? Start the nest egg this month to a renovation that you want to do in the home, or moving to a home. Maybe it's saving up for the mortgage. I think that with this card here, with the Four of Wands, it's a very strong indicator that you can actually put aside some money this month and work towards that dream home, or expanding the house in some way, or moving from an apartment to a home or a bigger apartment. And then we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is really you just making sure that you've got your priorities in line with where you're going. I think that you are really taking stock of what you have in your life, what is needed in your life, what is not needed in your life, what you definitely have to have in order to go forward for yourself or with somebody else. Let's pick you an angel card. Five of Pentacles. It's like you're standing in front of that door. Okay? So you could just trip upon opportunities in order to create wealth for yourself this month, increase your finances. It might be looking at your budget. I kind of got that budgets, and I was thinking more of something in line with home and family, but it could very well be that it could just be a door of opportunity for career, job opportunities, a raise in pay. But I think money will find you this month because you sit at the door. And also we have our wish card. So if you want money to find you, then you just really need to put it in your affirmations. The Ten of Gabrielle. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So, maybe that's where the improvement with health and energy come. You know, this might be a very good time to implement a new routine in your life, allowing you a little bit more time for yourself, releasing some obligations or responsibilities that weren't yours in the beginning anyways, that you've taken on, and it's weighed you down. Maybe that's where there has been a lack of energy. I do see a lack of energy, but I see you being revitalized, feeling strengthened. So, I mean, obviously you want to work towards a better you. And working too many hours. Okay, that's really definitely going to impede any kind of love life you have. So make sure that there is a balance between home, family, work. Okay, if you want to have a relationship in your life, make sure that you are making the time for a relationship to be in your life. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.